Hey everybody, it's Jason with Heap of Jeep. Changing the gas tank out on the 96 Cherokee today. This is video number 2. If you missed video number 1, that was getting the new tank all prepped and painted and things, getting it ready to put in. So I'll put a link up here with one of the cards if you need to see that video. But today, working on getting the old one out. So this is video number 2. Removing the old gas tank. Please click subscribe before we get into it, and if this video helps you out, give it a thumbs up. And you want to make sure your tank is at least only half full. Preferably you want it as empty as possible. I've only got about a gallon, maybe a gallon and a half, 2 gallons left in my tank. I didn't run it dry. I hate running them dry. I just think that damages the fuel pumps. I could be wrong, but I just ran it till I knew I was almost out, and then decided to do it. You want it as empty as possible before you drop the tank. 1, it'll make it easier. 2, if it's more than half full, when you go to take that fuel pump out, you're going to be losing a ton of gas. It's dangerous and not healthy, and it'll cost you money. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is let the pressure out of the fuel line. I don't want to spray gas everywhere, so I'm just going to put this cloth around it, but you should be able to hear it. Okay, so there's the where it's leaking from there. I just jacked up the Jeep a few inches and then put some jack stands under the frame and lowered the axle down, because I think that will make it easier to get up here and film. Okay, so for the 96 here, and it may be different on different years, but what I've decided to do is I've got one fuel sending line and then the electrical line. I thought there was a return line too, but I'm not seeing one. So what I'm going to do, since I just changed the fuel filter last year, this should be relatively easy to get off, whereas the one hooked up to the fuel pump itself doesn't look so easy to get off. So I'm going to unplug it from here, and then there's a plug right up here for the electrical connection that I'm going to unplug. And then also we've got some little zip ties here holding this stuff up, so I'm going to cut these. There's 2 of them, and then I'll just have to re-zip tie it up there. When we're all done. In case I forgot to mention, make sure you're wearing some kind of safety glasses. I'm wearing a face shield just because I don't want gas spraying down into my face, and you know. But just make sure you're wearing something to protect your eyes, especially. So this plug has been driving me nuts, but I think I finally figured it out. So it should look like that. There's a little red tab. You push that over to the side, and then you press down on that, and it should come out. There we go. Then there's 2 rollover valves. One goes to the back of the tank with this hose. Another one goes to the side of the tank with this hose, and they connect right here. So I'm going to try and get this unplugged from here so I can just take them all off together. We should be all free except for the actual filler valves, which we can't get to until we lower the tank a little bit. But the whole fuel pump assembly is free. Overflow valves are free. So let's get to trying to get these undone. Okay, so it looks like these are 15 millimeters. I'm going to try a bunch of PB Blaster, but I'm really not expecting these to come off. But Gonna try the ratcheting wrenches. This is the first big test I've put them through. Yeah, I don't think those are coming off. So what I'm going to use is a nut splitter. That'll just go down and cut the nut off. And hopefully that'll work. But before I do that, I'm going to support the gas tank here with the floor jack, because I don't want that falling down on top of my head. So the tank is free from everything except for the hoses for the fill line. So I'm going to lower it down just a little bit and try and get to those. Alright, so those are the two hoses holding it on now. There's not a whole lot of room in there. I think there's almost none. So there's a couple of hose clamps, and then we'll just have to try and pry them off there best we can. Alright, well, I had to cut the hose clamps off because they were just so rusted on, and there was no way to get these to turn. So all I did was took a big screwdriver, shoved it up under the hose clamp, wedged it up a little bit, and then took some side cutters and just snipped through them. It was a long process. I mean, long, 15 minutes maybe for both of them, but they're all unhooked, so gas tank should be free to come out. So as you can see, lots of fun getting that old tank out, but again, stay calm, use your head, you'll get it. It wasn't rocket science or anything. It was just pretty dirty and grimy, but keep at it, and we're gonna get to video number 3, putting that new tank in, and that should be a lot more fun.